we gonna go to school now?
Mama gonna find you somewhere real nice to go.
The council will vote to either adopt or reject school integration.
Folks in this town like things the way they are.
Hi everyone, Vegas from Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard here to review the drama The Best of Enemies starring Taraji P. Henson, Sam Rockwell, Babu Cisse, and directed by Robin Bissell. This is based on the true story and true events of community activist and civil rights leader Ann Atwater in Durham, North Carolina in 1971 about the integration of black students into white schools. And Sam Rockwell plays C.P. Ellis, which is the local Klan's leader. Yes, so you can understand that he and most of the people in the town don't want integration to happen. And so this is one of those social justice movies that's just explosive in terms of performances. And also, it's a true story. You think you're watching a Hollywoodized kind of movie, but these things really happened. And I know there's been some complaints about the director taking some liberties with some of the facts, but hey, it's Hollywood. You have to dramatize some things. But the core and essence of the story and the truth of the story is there. So in terms of integrating black students into white schools in Durham, North Carolina in 1971, the Klan's attitude was, we let them in restaurants, we let them in, public spaces and parks and stuff. The only place that we have left is whites only school. So they dug their heels in, and also Ann Atwater and the black community have dug their heels in. Their school was burned down by an electrical fire. So they're all black elementary school. These students have nowhere to go. So now it's at the height of integration. I think Durham, North Carolina started way after Brown versus Board of Education. I think they started in the early 1960s. Okay, so this movie takes place in 1971. So a lot of changes have happened, but the old Klan and the old standby guard really want to keep their schools whites only. So here we have C.P. Ellis, who is the leader of the local Klan group, has to now do a school summit, and played by Babu Cisse, he plays the moderator between panels that were created by the community, the black community and the white community, to come together. So we have Ann Atwater, played by Taraji P. Henson, who's going to be very outspoken. She's going to be fighting for her community, fighting for what's right, fighting for truth. And what's really remarkable about this true story is here's a guy, C.P. Ellis, leader of the Klan, just racist his whole life. His attitudes start to change. People change. When they start to know people, when they see that the color of their skin, they bleed the same way you do, they laugh, they cry, they do everything. So you see this friendship in real life. Well after the story has ended, they became true friends for the rest of their lives.
We knew if we didn't speak up for our children, that nobody else would. And finally, we started talking to one another.
All of this drastically changed my life.
And you would not meet or hear two more opposite people that you think would ever get along, let alone be best friends until their dying days. And the movie was based on, I gotta read the name, The Best of Enemies, Race and Redemption in the New South. So this was a 2015 documentary that actually shows footage and interviews with both C.P. Ellis and with Ann Atwater. So Taraji P. Henson, if you thought she was unrecognizable in Hidden Figures, wait until you see her in this. She is bigger than life. She commands every moment she's on the screen, physically, everything. You just can't believe it's the same actress. She delivers one of the most incredible performances I've seen in a long time. I just adore her in this. And Sam Rockwell, coming off of, his Oscar win for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, where he played a deputy cop who's racist and also has a change of heart and also has a change of attitude. So Sam Rockwell seems to be typecast in these kind of roles, but he is phenomenal. And just think of what C.P. Ellis had to do in order to turn his back not only on his community, but also all the people he considered his brothers. He has this whole speech about growing up poor. He's still, it's a poor neighborhood and it's a poor community. But he had the Klan, and he has that Klan card of membership. And he was just saying, for the first time, I had brothers, I had people who loved me and cared about me, but now his attitude was changing. So is it stereotypical? Is it kind of a Hollywood cliche? So what? The story is fascinating and true, and also the performances are just out of this world. I mean, I really enjoyed this. And again, I love these social justice movies, of these stories that are coming out now, and it's something you really need to see, not only for the amazing performances, but it's inspirational. It really is, that people can change. And I'm watching this movie and I'm just appalled by the attitudes and the thoughts of people just, 50, 60 years ago. It's disgusting. It really is. is, but there's hope for everyone. So make sure you check out The Best of Enemies because it's one of my favorite movies of the year, definitely. All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. Also, check me out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you give me a thumbs up and comment below. What did you think of The Best of Enemies? And don't forget to subscribe. I'm Jeffrey Gay Howard in Las Vegas. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.